And we are going to bring you the best hand-twisted, soft bake pretzel braids from the Pretzel Company. This is new today, and we're looking at a fantastically delicious pretzel dough wrapped up, and you're going to get 10 of them for $27. That means that each of these pretzel braids, which are 4.5 ounces, are $2.70. So try to go to the ballpark, try to even go to the frozen section and get something that's not going to be tasting bakery fresh. These have not even been made yet, the ones that you are going to be ordering. So it could not be any more fresh than it will be when it is baked and shipped to you. Here are the 10 that you are going to get, and they're going to come to you in packs of 2. So a really easy way, you pop them in. We're going to talk to Philip Given, who's here with us to tell us all about how we get these crispy and delicious. The salt is separate, so you decide exactly how much salt you want to place on here. Now, Philip, you and your brother co-founded the Pretzel Company, and you are still in there in the bakeries with your team
I left the
every
bakery
day.
to come here.
Amazing. Okay, tell us all about the pretzels. What is the secret? Because you give us the best pretzels.
Well, first of all, the secret is we only make pretzels, right? So we are the pretzel people. We're also from pretzel country. So if you put a pin in York, Pennsylvania, draw a circle about 100 miles, you end up over here in Westchester, but that is pretzel country. So you cannot get a pretzel like this really anywhere else in the United States. What we are talking about is handmade, hand-twisted, hand-braided with fantastic ingredients. Flour, water, yeast, salt, brown sugar, and oil is the base of our recipe. We've been making these pretzels, Rachel, for 10 years. This pretzel braid right here is one of my favorite products because look at how beautiful, crusty brown on the outside, and look at that soft structure on the inside. So you mentioned frozen pretzels. Those freezer aisle soft pretzels. What you're really getting when you get a pretzel from the frozen food section is a white bread tasting, yucky, chemical laden pretzel.
Right.
What you're getting from the Pretzel Company, oh, look at that. The Pretzel Company is a real soft pretzel. And I love that shot so much because you can see that perfect brown, crispy outside and that soft inside.
That inside, all those nooks and crannies, it truly is that delicious pull of the pretzel dough. That is what we love. That's why we now have pretzel dough buns and pretzel dough hot dog buns, hamburger buns, because everyone loves the taste of that pretzel dough. But you keep it very simple in the recipe.
Simple. Yeah, and remember, so we don't have a freezer on site. So when you said your pretzels don't exist anymore, what you're gonna see here is footage straight from our bakery where every single day our team is hand braiding these pretzels. So like I said, flour, water, yeast, salt, brown sugar, oil is the base of our recipe. We keep it simple, and you're gonna see these pretzels that we're holding right now individually braided. So I don't have a team of robots working 24 hours tossing these pretzels down an assembly line. We've just got real people hand braiding these pretzels. So you're gonna get 10 of them. They arrive fully baked. So what you're gonna see after we braid them, they proof for about an hour, and that really gets them nice and fluffy. That beautiful Pretzel Company signature soft inside, fully baked. So I love this shot. You can see them spinning around in our oven. We bake them for about 7 minutes, so they are ready to go when they arrive at your front door. All you're going to do is heat them up in your toaster oven, air fryer, oven for 5 to 7 minutes. They're going to be ready, bakery fresh, and absolutely amazing.
The smell is out of this world. The taste is out of this world. This is that wonderful nostalgic treat, especially in the summertime. We start thinking we're at the ballparks, we're at the county fairs. Now you can have it at home for a lot less than they're going to be charging at those ballparks, or even when you go to that frozen aisle. It's going to come to you with love from York, Pennsylvania.
Love from York.
And you're going to get 10 of them. You decide how much salt to add. We could make these sweet if we wanted to, with some cinnamon sugar. But you really get the best of the best for $2.70 a pretzel braid. So just imagine how many great entertaining moments you could have. Or it's just a random Tuesday, it's a random Wednesday, and you want something really special, this is what you reach for.
Yeah. Well, and if you go to the mall, too, not only are you going to get a worse pretzel, but you're going to pay more for it than what you're paying here on QVC. I do want to say, if you're considering sending this as a gift, it arrives in this box. Everybody loves our boxes. It says we're your new favorite pretzel, because that really is our goal. We hand twist about 10,000 a day, and we have people all over across the country that love these pretzels. So they're going to arrive in this box. If you're sending it as a gift, perfect gift box.
That's amazing. And that's the reason why we don't have a lot to go around, because they're all done by hand. So we have fewer than how many, Frank? fewer than 2,000 to
Beautiful.
go around now. So please check out of your cart. M135251 is your item number. 10 of them for $27, and we'll get all the instructions for how to heat them up.
Yeah, so they're going to arrive unsalted. Everything from the Pretzel Company always includes pretzel salt, so you can put on as much or as little as you want. This instruction sheet is going to tell you two things. One, it's going to tell you to freeze these pretzels when they arrive at your front door. So they are now individually wrapped. Well, in the case of our braids,
great.
they're double wrapped, which is great. So you're going to get 5 of these packs. My recommendation is to leave 1 or 2 out. You're going to eat those immediately.
Yes.
They're going to get eaten very quickly. Toss the rest in the freezer. They are good to be baked right from the freezer. You just need to add an extra minute or 2 to the baking process. But let me tell you exactly how I like to prepare these.
Yes,
so
please.
What I like to do, especially for these braids, is take just a little tiny bit of melted butter and just make the outside kind of glisten. Take that pretzel salt, and you're going to sprinkle as much pretzel salt as you want on top. So if you look right here, this is kind of what we're looking for if you like just a little bit of pretzel salt.
That's amazing.
5 to 7 minutes in the air fryer, and then what you are going to get, and can we get real close? Look at this.
Yes,
so
1,600 now remain.
look at how this is breaking apart. You are not going to get that with a grocery store soft pretzel. You're not going to get that at the baseball stadium.
It's fresh. It has not even been made yet if you are placing your order right now. So please check out of your cart. Imagine the array of mustards, of dipping sauces, of cheeses. If you picked up the Corky sausages that we started the show with, slice this in half, lay a Corky sausage on there, and put it as a beautiful little, almost mini hoagie that you can have. Or we also have some really delicious all-beef hot dogs coming up. This would make a really great impromptu hot dog bun.
I love the charcuterie tray that we're looking at here. That's fantastic. I want to get a quick plug-in.
Yes.
Kids are going out of school. We have these kids. I have 2 kids that are going to be at home all day. This is a perfect snack for them.
True.
All they have to do is turn the toaster oven on. 5 minutes later, they have an incredible, I would say, the best pretzel that you can get that your kids can make in their kitchen.
We could bring you any pretzel here at QVC. We bring you the Pretzel Company because they are the best. So go ahead.
Make it a pretzel pizza.
Let's do it.
Great idea, Rachel. Pretzel pizza. Love that. Okay, $27 for 10 of those 4.5 ounce. Thank you so much, Philip. Always great to see you. Now coming up, it's